And so, not a freaking surprise, Jesse James West and Lean Beef Patty are lying to you, and they're actually...
I've gathered a list of the 50 most popular ways to lose fat.
And today we'll be putting them all to the test to see what's actually worth it.
Right off the bat, we have eat low-calorie whole foods to lose weight. Now, this is self-explanatory. If you're eating low-calorie foods and they're high volume, you're gonna feel more full. If you're sticking to your diet, you're most likely eating those low-calorie, high-volume foods. Now, if you stick to your diet, you're most likely to be successful in losing that weight. Does it make sense? You see the correlation between losing weight, eating low-calorie, high-volume foods, and success.
What do you got?
I mean, just the classic. You don't have to think too hard about it. Just chicken breast.
Chicken breast.
Yeah.
I'm thinking a lean ground turkey.
I mean, I would never really choose turkey.
Really?
Jesse James West is shocked when Lean Beef Patty is telling him, I don't want the turkey. If it wasn't already self-explanatory, her name is Lean Beef Patty. She probably enjoys lean beef patties.
A misconception about seafood. Salmon is extremely high in fat. Yes, it is healthy and has omega-3s, but if you're trying to diet, the plain tilapia and cod is the way to go.
And I can tell you right now, salmon is not the cause for your weight gain. If anything, salmon is a healthy fat, just like avocados are. Now, salmon does have more omega-3 fatty acids, which is a plus, and especially for those who are not taking PEDs and recreational drugs, that's gonna help us with our hormone balance. With that being said, everything in moderation. You can't go and eat 6 avocados and say you're on a weight loss journey. It's just not how it works. Same with salmon. You can't go ahead and eat 4 or 5 slices of salmon on Saturday night and you expect to lose the weight. Just not how it works.
Absolute must. This is a cheat code. Love this bad girl.
Slap it again. Yes.
Jesse James West, along with Lean Beef Patty, assaulting a Greek yogurt in the middle of the store.
I like iceberg lettuce. There's like 0 nutritional value in there.
You like this?
Yes.
Iceberg lettuce.
Are you kidding me?
So Lean Beef Patty says she likes iceberg lettuce, a natural food, it's healthy for you, and response from Jesse James West is,
oh my gosh, how dare you like a green food?
Next up, use artificial sweeteners. Which is your favorite?
Whichever one's on sale. I usually like monk fruit.
Really?
Yeah.
I used to do Splenda, but then I realized that maybe that's too much chemicals and that's not the best. And then I kind of went bougie on things and decided to do the stevia. I put it in my coffee, my Greek yogurt. I even put it in my freaking water. Get some sweet water. You don't put sweetener in your water?
artificial sweeteners are amazing for you. Now, what I think you should do is not put it in your water. I don't think we should go to that extent, but if you want to, you can add it to other things like Greek yogurt or any other thing that you enjoy rather than plain old sugar. Plain old sugar has too much calories. It does a lot of negative things to your body. I say the artificial sweetener is a much less of a hit than plain old sugar. Please switch it out. And the taste discrepancy is not that much.
Drink sparkling beverages, AKA what drinks?
Functional beverages.
If I'm hungry and I don't want to have more calories or I'm trying to just hold off to my meal, I go have something that's sparkling and carbonated. This is my pick. It has some calories to it, but we're going with the Poppy Orange.
Now, you can't convince me that this Poppy or whatever he's talking about tastes any good. I've tried all their drinks, and no hate to people who like Poppy, but I just don't think it's good. Now, if it's your cup of tea, that's really good because it's 0 calories and it has carbonation. Now, like I've said many times before, carbonation is really good if you're trying to lose weight. What it does is it goes in your stomach and it causes air which fills up your stomach instead of those extra calories that you would have ate. So for example, if you drink a diet pop with that carbonation in it, you're gonna eat less of whatever food you eat in the future. So say you're going for some good old popcorn later in the future, you're gonna eat less of that popcorn.
Next, we moved on to a method that is truthfully kind of a fat loss myth.
Diet foods help lose weight. Things like Halo Top. We got 16 grams of protein, 330 calories. Here's my caveat with diet food, like diet hack food. Although this is lower in calories, it has a ton of chemicals.
Yeah, it hurts your stomach.
And like if you eat this, you're gonna be like over the toilet in pain.
Your gut's gonna
hate
you.
you.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, hell no, man.
Diet food myths. Now guys, if you're going for some Halo Top as your ice cream choice, I think you're doing a great job. Please don't take this as advice. You're not gonna go to the bathroom like he's saying. makes no sense to me. I don't think he even tried it. So he said it himself, diet food helps you lose weight. Now, does that make sense? Clearly, yes. Now, I don't know why we're bashing Halo Top for the great ice cream that it is, just because it has artificial sweeteners. And no, it's not gonna make you go to the bathroom like he's saying. Everything in moderation. If you're eating 2, 3, 4 tubs of Halo Top, what do you think is gonna happen? A little bit of common sense and moderation is gonna go a long way. Please use your brain harder than ever before and stick to your diet.
You know what's even worse?
What?
We've got low-calorie food replacements right here. We have sugar-free Smuckers. This was my favorite. I had probably half this thing a day, literally, and it's probably full of so many chemicals.
I wasn't aware that the new trend is to villainize artificially sweetened items. Now, like I've said many times in the past, artificially sweetened version is way better than the normal sugar. Any sugary food that you're having, please switch it to the artificially sweetened version. It's just healthier, as well as it's gonna help you lose some of that weight. With that being said, he's mentioning chemicals, and guess what, guys? Lettuce has chemicals, everything you eat has chemicals. There's no way around it. Unless you're a farmer and you're farming your own food, there's no way to go around these chemicals.
Intermittent fasting.
That is where you don't eat in a specific time frame of the day and through the night. So if you stop eating at, say, 10 p.m. and then you start eating the next day at 2 p.m. What time is it right now? Oh, look, it's 2:33. Perfect time to break our fast.
Intermittent fasting and crash dieting, both horrible, horrible ways to lose weight. Now, crash dieting is just point blank garbage. Don't do it. Intermittent fasting can be good for some. Now, the majority of us cannot go through 6-7 hours of no food. For some, they can do it. They were born to do it and they enjoy it. So therefore, it can be an option for some of those people. Now, for the rest of us, we need to listen to our body. When your body needs to eat, you feed it high volume, low calorie foods, and that's how you lose weight. There's nothing advanced, there's nothing complicated about that. As long as you follow those rules, you're gonna have an easy time losing that weight.
But wait, there's another way to lose fat that we're also gonna include in this, and that is called caffeine. While you're trying to not break your fast, you can have caffeine to curb your appetite.
It's no shocker that caffeine is good and it does a lot of good things for you, but you shouldn't use it as a crutch. Caffeine is gonna help you in those times of need where you can't go to the gym because you're tired. Then some caffeine would help you there. If you need to do some work and caffeine is your only option, you can drink some caffeine there. But if you're just relying on it every single day, it's not gonna have the same effect as it did the first time you use it.
So with that, the food category was complete, which means it's now time to see where me and Patty rank its importance among the other 4.
On 3. 1, 2, 3, 1.
Yes.
Same page, same page. Now,
When it comes to fat loss, you thought I was gonna agree with Jesse James West and Lean Beef Patty with putting food as number 1 as most important for losing weight.
I'm number 1.
Congratulations, Taco Boy. You're number 1.
What if I told you there's something better than food when it comes to losing weight? It's called cardio. Now, cardio is something you can control. With more cardio, you can burn more calories. Now, what you're born with, which is your maintenance calories when you are at rest, for example, is 1,800. If you eat 1,500, you're burning 300 calories, and that's great. But if you add on cardio, an hour of cardio every day, that's going to be around 500 extra calories burned from cardio, which would be around 800 calorie deficit, which means you're going to burn around a pound a week, which is really, 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 really good. That being said, cardio is a great tool for losing weight, and I would put it even higher than food. It's probably S tier when it comes to losing weight.
the Stairmaster, ladies and gentlemen, the best form of burning fat, at least in my opinion.
Assuming you're not using the handrails, you can burn up to 700 calories per hour on the Stairmaster.
Now, it's okay for you to have an opinion, just like it's okay for that opinion to be wrong. Now, 500 to 700 is way out the ballpark. Unless you're an elite level athlete, taking PEDs and so on, you're probably not burning 500 to 700 calories. Most likely you're burning around 200 to 400 calories, and you can even check this with some sort of tracker. And with that being said, just do your cardio. Please don't skip it. It's good for your health. Besides weight loss, it's gonna help you mentally and physically as well. It's gonna increase the blood flow. So 500 to 700 calories in a single hour, that's just not true. There's no way Most of us are burning 500 to 700 calories in a single hour on the step mill. In fact, I see most people, they're doing this, they're holding on for dear life, and then they come back and they tell me they burned 1,000 calories in a single hour, and I give them a look like, no you didn't.
Which also happens to burn up to 700 calories per hour, along with the rowing machine and the skiing machine.
According to Jesse, doing stuff like this is more or better than doing the freaking treadmill. I think it's crazy. Now, what I think is you should do the cardio that you enjoy the most and that you know you're gonna stick to for the rest of your life. Do what you like and stick with it. Consistency is key, guys. Let's keep watching.
Did you know that you could burn 200 to 400 calories an hour doing something like yoga?
I didn't know that.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's not like the best, but also it's pretty like a relaxing calorie burn.
It's a never-ending thing with Jesse where the calories are off yet again. 200 to 400 calories from doing yoga. Now, guys, doing yoga, there's nothing wrong with that, but you're not burning 400 calories. That's as much as you would burn in an hour of doing hard, heavy lifting weights. Now, realistically, you're burning around 100 to 200 calories because there's not really that much fast movement. You're usually just stretching and doing things that aren't really high intensity.
That was sick. A more extreme version of a sweatband around your waist is actually a sauna suit.
Okay, so it doesn't work just by itself. You gotta do something.
Yeah. I'm heating up.
Yeah, but you're moving a lot.
I know, it's really hard to tell if it's from moving or the sauna suits.
Yeah, feels more unpleasant.
Yeah, I don't really like it. It kind of would make me not want to do cardio.
Having a good look at them here, and they look like they're auditioning for the next episode of Squid Games. Sauna suits are not some secret fat loss tool. They're just a bad way of doing cardio. Please don't wear sauna suits. They're gonna cause you to sweat and you want to cool down. When you're doing cardio for longer bouts, you want to make sure you're cooling your body down. What sauna suits does is it traps in the heat, which causes you to overheat, and if anything, it's a negative for your health. Make sure you have some way to cool yourself down, like an ice pack or a fan, which will help you to do longer bouts of cardio, which will cause you to lose more weight.
Oh my God.
If you want the secret, I already laid it out for you. It's sticking to the cardio that you enjoy and that you know you're gonna stay consistent with for the rest of your life. That being said, please make sure to leave a like on this video, subscribe with post notifications on, and comment down below what you want to see next. And I'll make sure to leave a link down below for Lean Beef Patty and Jesse James West's video in the description if you're interested in watching that. And I'll see you in the next one.